Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video. I definitely appreciate the support. Let's talk a little bit about Sisu 2, Road to Revenge. This film releases on November 21st, right before Thanksgiving. Runs an hour and 28 minutes, so this film is going to be a breeze, ladies and gents. And sitting at a 95% on the tomato meter on Rotten Tomatoes. That's from the critics, 22 reviews, so pretty early in the review process, but I'm glad they have lifted the embargo somewhat. It's a good sign, right? And so I think Sisu 2 is going to be very interesting. Something akin to Mad Max Fury Road when I saw the trailer. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be the spectacle of a George Miller film, but I do think it is going to be interesting and somewhat in the same vein. I think it's definitely going to be a high-stakes, high-octane, action-packed film. I did like the trailer. I'm going to link that down in the description for anybody that is interested. Let's look at 3 reviews from the critics so far. This is from Brian Tellerico, a top critic from RogerEbert.com. Road to Revenge reimagines everything that worked out about Sisu, but it does what an action sequel should do and builds on instead of just repeating the same barely controlled chaos. This movie rules. So almost a perfect score from that gentleman there. Rocco T. Thompson of Slant Magazine, top critic. Much of Road to Revenge plays like a spectacularly gory silent film with Adatami taking out scores of Red Army soldiers and action scenes that are as inventive as they are incredibly funny. That gentleman gives it a 3 out of 4 stars there. Megan Navarro, top critic of Bloody Disgusting. Hellender channels George Miller, yes, in his raucous Mad Max-like road thriller that gives a big bloody middle finger to reality in favor of crowd-pleasing action carnage. 4 out of 5 stars. And let's look at one more, if we shall. This is from Kurt Halfyard, Screen Anarchy. Mostly the film is a high-fructose sugar rush of dispatching various Russian bad guys. I mean, who is against killing Soviet commies in 2025? He gives it a fresh score there. So overall, ladies and gents, we don't have too many scores, but positive for Sisu 2. Pretty excited for this film. Expectations tame. They have been tame for most films going into the fall here, but I think this one will be pretty decent. And I've talked about Sisu quite a bit leading up into the release of this film. We were reporting on this film coming out early in the year, right? And then we finally got that release date of November 21st. But I think it's going to be something that people will like. A lot of action. If you're in action films, this will definitely be the one for you. So I want to hear somebody's thoughts on that down in the comments section. Anybody that's interested in Sisu 2. Also, let me know what you thought about the original Sisu film. And I'm sure if you did watch that film and liked it, you're going to be watching this one. So perfect time for the holiday season to watch some Sisu. And so I want to hear some thoughts. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, and be safe. It's Neff signing off.